Hello everybody, and thank you very much for tuning in. Just in case you don't know what time it is, it's Beer Monster o'clock. And I have a beer to review here for you today by the Church Farm Brewery based in Warwickshire. They're a craft brewery. By the sounds of it, they're on a farm, hence the name. And this was gifted me by the Spencer Arms, aka Spenno. So thank you very much, Spenno, for gifting this to me to give a try. It's a black IPA, it says. 330ml brown bottle. About us on the back says Church Farm Brewery is a craft brewery located on the family farm of the outskirts of Warwick. Pretty much what I just said, isn't it? Tasting notes. Black Indian Powwow IPA, dark in colour, heavily dry hopped with a blend of US and English hops. So you've got the US and English hops in this one. It sounds quite nice. It does sound quite nice. I remember seeing Spenno mention about this brewery on his channel, and he said they had a black IPA, and I thought it sounded quite nice. So let's crack her open and see if it tastes quite nice, or very nice. See what it's all about. Let me know if you've tried this one, guys. Perhaps you live near the area and you like their beers in the brewery. I think they're quite reasonably priced. Obviously, I don't know how much it was because it was a gift, but when I watched his video, I think he said, what was it? I think he got like a case of them, and it was quite reasonable. It wasn't that much more than £1 a bottle, like maybe £1.50 a bottle, something like that. I think it worked out from memory. I could be wrong. Yeah, looking forward to trying this one. I've not had many black IPAs, but the ones I've had have been quite nice. It's something a bit different. It's nice to try have something a bit different every now and again, isn't it? There we go. She's in the glass in all of her glory. A little close up for you. Now, normally this is the stage where I sort of say what it looks like and that. And I was expecting to say, well, it's a black IPA, so it looks black. But it's not black, is it? It's brown with like an orange sort of tinge to it. Don't know how it's coming across on camera, but that is definitely not black. It's almost maybe like a bit like West Coast IPA, a little bit darker maybe, but yeah, we've got a tanned head on there. It looks quite nice though, it looks decent, nothing wrong with it. It's just not black. It's a black IPA. But, oh well, let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma of this black IPA that's not black by the Church Farm Brewery. Oh, it smells nice. It smells nice and juicy. Oh yeah, you've got like tropical fruit notes in there, and you've also got some citrus. It does smell really inviting actually. It does have a lovely aroma. A little bit of orange as well. Like definitely getting some tropical type sort of hops in here. Grapefruit. It's like perhaps a bit of mango and guava, something like that in here. Like it's definitely some sort of tropical fruits. Yeah, it smells nice. I'm not getting much of the roasty, toasted malts though, to be honest. Maybe a touch of caramel, but not much. Very much dominated by the fruity aromas, this one. But it does smell really nice. I've not got a problem with that at all. As long as it tastes nice. You know, it can smell like what it wants, but does it taste good? So let's chuck it down the neck, stop flirting with the beer, and see if she's any good. Cheers, everybody. Especially you, Spenno. Bosh, let's chuck her down the neck, see what she's all about. Oh. Yeah, it's nice. It's different to the other black IPAs I've tried. I'm not sure if it's different in a good way or not. It's quite light on the mouthfeel, light to medium maybe at best. Quite a nice smoothness to it though, which kind of covers it up quite well. Is there a dodgy note to this? I don't know. Let's go again. There's decent flavour to it. There's quite a fair amount of richness to it. There's a decent bitterness on the back end. That's my first sort of things I'm picking up. I'm not getting a hell of a lot in the way of roasted malts, and I think that's where this one is a bit different from the other black IPAs I've tried. And the fact that it's quite light, I suppose, was kind of back up what I'm saying as well, wouldn't it? It's definitely more citrusy and more fruity than what it is roasty toasty, but I'm definitely getting a bit of caramel malt in here, a slight kind of a smoky taste. But not much in the way of roasted toasted malts and all that sort of thing. But it is nice. It's just not what I was expecting, which is a good thing, really. And it gets a bit boring if everything tastes like what you think it's going to taste like. It's just surprised me. There are like dark roasted notes in here, but they're very light tasting, probably just enough to get away with calling it a black IPA that ain't black. But yeah, despite that, it is tasting really nice. It is tasting nice and citrusy, and it has got quite a nice bitterness to it, which I'm really enjoying. I do love a bitter beer. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that about this. So yeah, it's a difficult one to call, really, because it is nice. It's different. There is a slight, I don't know, here we go again. Very slight medicine-y taste about it. I don't know if that's just me. Just something about it just reminds me slightly of medicine. I quite like the taste of medicine, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure it doesn't have medicine in it. I'm just saying, you know. The bitterness is lovely though. It's a really drying bitterness. It literally dries your mouth right out and then hits it with a nice bitterness and some grapefruit and like slight notes of like tropical fruits and stuff. There's some guava in here. Yeah, but it's a proper drying bitterness, you know. You can feel your mouth sort of like but it's nice. I enjoy that for some reason when it does that. Definitely some orange zest in here as well, I would say. Little bits of sediment as well. Ugh. It's like a battle, this beer. The sweetness and the bitterness are just having a little battle with each other. But luckily, the bitterness is winning, so it's not becoming too sweet for me. Yeah, the bitterness is kicking its ass. No, I've enjoyed this beer. It is nice. I don't think it's amazing though. I would like a little bit more dark malts to it. Don't take away that back end, because I love the back end with the bitterness and the grapefruit and all that, but I would like a touch more dark malt if I'm going to criticise this beer. I try to criticise all beers. I'm not saying it's bad, but that's what I would change anyway. But there's enough flavour in that to keep things interesting. Score wise, let's get that in my neck first. Yeah, I love the finish, the dry and finish, and the bitterness. Definitely my favourite things about this beer. Started lacking in the dark malts, so there is some caramel in there, not much so. Not really getting any licorice or coffee or chocolate or nothing like that for me, which would be nice, but it's not the end of the world. It's still a decent beer. I'm going to go for a 7.8 out of 10. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you again, Spenno, for sending this beer to me. Very kind of you, mate. and consider subscribing to the channel. And there's a join button down there if you're interested in joining the channel. Till next one, guys. Bye bye, darlings.